First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thank you very much for joining us. We are live streaming here from the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, and we're bringing you some breaking news as we have just found it in relation to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. So as you may know, or in case you don't know, tomorrow there is going to be a debate in the appellate court regarding the National Guard troops from Oregon and whether or not they can be deployed to Portland. So as of right now, there is a stay on this from a judge, but we do have this breaking news that just came through today. So again, that debate is going to be going on tomorrow. We will be live streaming that, but let me read you this right now. This is what we're going to be going, what we just heard about here when it comes to these troops. So the court has allowed the Oregon National Guard to currently, as of right now, stay under Trump's control, but blocks troops from deploying to Portland. So this continues to say essentially this, that the Oregon National Guard, those 200 troops that were originally under President Trump, he wanted to send those into Portland. Those troops stay under the control of President Trump and not Governor Kotek. So yesterday, when the Department of Homeland Security Secretary Noem was visiting Portland, Governor Kotek asked the Northern Command to send those 200 troops back home, basically just to decommission them, send them back to their, to send them back home, to remove that deployment. Now, this is saying that she does not have control over those troops as of right now. President Trump does, maintains control over those 200 troops. They are federalized. However, they cannot be deployed anywhere in Oregon. So essentially, wherever they're at there, they cannot be deployed anywhere. So that is the latest ruling. So it's basically keeping things essentially as a status quo of where we're at right now. And again, tomorrow, on Thursday morning, depending on when you're watching this, this is when the big debate is going to be happening in that U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit as far as what can happen with these National Guard members. This all stems back from a judge's ruling putting a stay on this, that the troops could not be deployed to Portland. This is where we're at right now. So this is, again, specifically here talking about the Oregon National Guard and those 200 members, 200 members who've been deployed. So that's where we're at. This is a lot of information as far as what's going to be happening tomorrow. This is where we're going to really find out a lot more details on what's going to happen with these troops, whether this order stays as it is and we've maintained that status quo that we're at right now, whether the troops can be deployed, whether they are sent back, whether they're put under Governor Kotek's control. That's going to be debated in the appellate court tomorrow. And so that's the next thing that I wanted to say here is that we will be live streaming that tomorrow. So depending on when you're watching, again, Thursday morning, somewhere around 9 a.m., we'll have that live streaming here, and we'll be able to bring you that, a very unique situation where you're going to get to see, actually, as we were talking to our own Ezra Kaplan earlier, the judiciary system in action. And you'll get to find out how they'll be debating this. We'll hopefully get a ruling on that as far as what's going to happen with these National Guard troops. But this is all part of this huge situation that's going on. There's different situations going on nationally in other places, but for Oregon, this is the ruling that just came down today, that those 200 Oregon National Guard members will stay federalized under President Trump's command, not Governor Kotek's command, but they will not be allowed to be deployed anywhere in the state of Oregon currently. Tomorrow we'll find out more. So we want to get you this information as soon as we get it, and that's why we come on here with this breaking news like this. And there's a lot there if you want to follow up. I definitely recommend going to kptv.com. You can certainly read a lot more into this and get a lot more of those details that you may want on this. It's a lot. We're trying to, again, bring this to you as soon as we find out, but that's where we're at right now. I wanted to get that information to you. Again, a big, big day coming up on Thursday when this is going to be debated in that Court of Appeals. So we will certainly have more information then. If anything else comes out later on today, well, we'll have that for you as well. But we bring this to you as quick as possible, so that's why we want to get it out to you right now. That's it for this break. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.